If someone asked you what this course was about, what would you say? Was it about overthinking? A little. Was it about emotions? Partly. Was it about the nervous system? Yes. But I think it was really about something much bigger. This course has been quietly teaching you a different way of living. As we look back over everything we've practiced together, what we don't have are dozens of separate lessons. What we have are 3 lifelong capacities. The first capacity is training your attention, learning to notice, to return, learning to choose where your attention lives instead of letting it choose for you. The second, creating safety, helping your nervous system feel safe enough to access wisdom, sometimes through your breath, sometimes through your body, sometimes through boundaries, through other people. You learn to become someone who can create safety both within yourself and around yourself. And the third capacity is living with intention. Instead of letting fear make your decisions, instead of letting old adaptations drive your life, you learn to respond from your values. You choose the person you want to become. These 3 capacities can entirely change the way you experience every part of your life. You don't have to start from scratch. You're already doing it. Think about everything you've done up to here. You've learned to pause. You've learned to notice your thoughts. You've guided your attention and created safety in your body. You've questioned old stories, welcomed your emotions. You've listened to your protective parts. You've practiced discernment, wise decision making. You chose actions aligned with your values. You've already begun becoming the person this course was designed to help you become. And whether you realized it or not, you've already been practicing Panda. You just didn't know it had a name yet. And that's what I want to show you now. Panda is the practice of returning. You may remember our Panda from the beginning of this journey. It reminded us that adaptation is not identity. Panda isn't another framework. It's a way of returning. Returning when your attention wanders, when your nervous system feels overwhelmed, when your emotions take over, when life knocks you off balance. Panda helps you return to yourself. Panda isn't something new. It's simply a way to remember everything we've already been practicing. So now we're going to talk about Panda itself. When life happens, when you're overwhelmed, when you lose the driver's seat, when you shoot a second arrow, when you don't know what to do, return to Panda. And here are the steps. P is for pause. Pause creates that space, interrupting the automatic pattern. Between stimulus and response, there is that space. And that's the space where freedom begins. That's what we're developing through the first step of Panda, pause. A is for attention. Throughout this course, we've learned something really important. Awareness notices, attention chooses. So now ask, where is my attention? What am I feeding? And what do I want my attention to return to? N is for nurture safety. Help your nervous system feel safe enough to think clearly. Maybe that's with a breath, a movement, some kind of grounding practice, compassion, a boundary, a safe person, whatever creates enough safety for wisdom to become available. D is for discernment. Ask, what do I actually know? What story am I telling? What else could be true? What response aligns with the person I want to become? And the last A is for action. Now you can choose. One intentional step, one aligned response, one repair, one boundary, one conversation, one single act that reflects your values. That's Panda. And I don't want you to think of Panda as a checklist, because life isn't that tidy, usually. Sometimes you'll pause and realize you need more safety. Sometimes you'll nurture safety and realize your attention has wandered. Sometimes you'll discern and then discover, oop, there's another emotion in there. that needs tending to underneath. Sometimes you'll act and realize you need to pause again. Panda isn't a straight line. It's a rhythm. It's not linear. It's a little bit of a roller coaster, actually. It's the way we return when life pulls us away from ourselves. You're still going to have hard days. You're still going to have beautiful days. You're still going to have moments that surprise you. But now you won't be asking, can I handle it? Now you know how to handle it. You'll pause. You'll guide your attention, nurture safety, discern wisely, act intentionally. If there's one thing I hope you carry with you long after this course is over, it's not every lesson or every concept or even the neuroscience we've gone over. It's this: when life happens, return to Panda. Pause, guide your attention, nurture safety, practice discernment, act intentionally. Rooted people don't avoid the storms. That's impossible. They know the way home. Every time you practice that, you're becoming a little more rooted. The more you practice these skills, the easier they'll be to access in times of dysregulation. In this way, we turn the uncertainty of wondering if we can handle what's coming at us. We change that uncertainty into the certainty of self-trust, that we know how to return to regulation and to ourselves.